happy day. Okay, so in this video, we are going to talk about the 4 parts of having a powerful party and to like maximize your results. So I think there's 2 ways you can hold a party. One is you could just focus on the product, walk them through, and you're thinking just about product knowledge, right? And like having this really cool experience for your customers there. So that's one. And where you want to evolve to is to working a full circle party. So the 4 keys of having a full circle party are that within this party, you have referrals, you have bookings from your booking, you have some sales, and you have booked some marketing plans. So we're going to talk about how to fit those in to your party. So whether you're teaching skincare, whether you're teaching like a color, as long as you have these 4 key elements in each party, you are literally continuing your business. You're maximizing your progress and you're building momentum. And so we're going to break these down and what they mean and where I typically put them in, okay? So the first thing is referrals. So we are a networking business, baby. And you might be listening to this as a new consultant because maybe you were a referral. And so referrals are amazing. It's a win-win for both people. Like, one, referrals are when they write down, they get usually I might do referrals while, if they have a mask on, it could be while their mask is drying, or maybe we're doing satin lips and their lips are drying. But it's some sort of segue point. Let's say we're doing makeup and maybe I'm transitioning from like foundation and all that into eyes. And so it could be that transition where I just need a second to like think about different eye colors or cream eye colors for them. And so I usually would say something like, okay, so, and there's a whole video about referrals. And so I'm not going to go into depth here because, you'll want to watch that other link to really get good at this. But it's in that transition point where it's like, okay, so we have a couple minutes here and this is really fun because this is a win-win for both of us. So you're going to flip your profile card over or wherever you have referrals, right? Because like on the back of the color ticket, there's a place for referrals, or on the back of your customer profile card, there's a place for referrals. And so I'm just like, so this is a win-win for both of us because, this is a really cool experience, and there's not too many fun things that we can share with other people for free, let alone like you can't go to Target and open up every single bottle of foundation and see if it looks good on you. So this is a really cool experience. Just like, so I want you to think about some of the people in your life that you just love the most, that are the most deserving of just a timeout, just like for an hour for themselves to get treated and just be pampered, and just have this really awesome experience for themselves, just like you are sitting here right now doing. And it's a win for me because we are always having new product launches. And so this is really helpful because it helps me see a lot of like diversity in women. So like different skin tones, different eye colors. And it's really awesome for me to really help like hear what women love about these products. And so I'm going to give you a couple minutes while your mask dries or while I'm getting your eye colors organized. And I want you to just go through your phone. You're going to need your phones, and you're just going to start going through and thinking about the most deserving people that you would love to give a gift to. And then they'll also have a little gift card from you to them, but it's from me as well. So they're going to be treated to this experience for themselves, just this stress-free break, which is so amazing, and a gift card. And they're just going to be totally loved and cared for. So it's a really nice thing to do. So I will give you guys a couple minutes, and whoever has the most filled out will get an eyeshadow at the end, or when you guys all get this all filled out, then you're going to have a $10 gift card for me. Or so you can kind of fill the end in. And if you need help, let me know. But you can gift them with whatever the heck you want. Sometimes I don't do a gift at all. It's like, okay, you guys, this is something super special to do with your friends. But sometimes if I want them all filled out, then I'll give them an incentive. So those are referrals. And there's referral script on what to text them in Key 6, which is like the booking plan. And it's like text 1, text 2, text 3, text 4, and all that. So that's what you'll want to do with your referrals. So that way you're always having new leads coming into your business. That way you never run out of faces because you always have new leads coming in. So referrals, first key element of every party. All right. Key element 2 would be bookings. So the way I do my parties is I generally do, don't have to, but I generally do skin first. So like I generally do like an anti-aging spa guided facial, or that's basically the Miracle Set 3D with, maybe microderm. Or I'll do a contouring clinic with the latest technology in makeup. So I'm starting out with one or the other, but I don't do makeup at my skincare appointments, nor do I do skincare at my makeup appointments. And that's because I want to book them for the next thing if they so choose. So if I do everything all in one appointment, one, it confuses them because they don't know what to buy, because I just literally showed them so much stuff that they can't make a decision. But also I gave them nothing really to look forward to. So at my appointments towards the beginning, I say, okay, so this is really cool because you have options. And so today what we're focusing on is the botanical. This is a new botanicals launch. And with these botanicals, it's super cool because it has dragon fruit and aloe, and it makes your face feel amazing. So you're gonna have a whole new face by the time we're done here today. And this can be it for you. Or if you want to be a part of this whole beauty experience that we're launching, today is fascinating because we'll see the true undertone to your skin. We're going to do a lip exfoliation where it shows us your real lip color, which is really cool. Like if you've never been matched for a lipstick based on your true lip color, it's a whole new world. So anyway, so that's what the beauty experience is. And so today we're really learning about your skin, your undertone, your true lip color and all that. And we can take that. And if you want to be a part of the contouring clinic or this new, or the ChromaFusion experience, that is cool because that's where we're going to customize a look for you one of 3 different ways, which we'll talk about later. We can keep it really simple, but it's going to be based on your face shape, your eye shape, your bone structure. And it's a really cool experience. So you can either do just this today, or if you want like a really cool before and after experience, then that's totally the way to go. And it's super fun. And it's totally complimentary too, because you're going to help me with the new launch and the product knowledge behind it. So anyway, let's get started. This is going to be fun. So anyway, so I'm laying that foundation at the beginning. And then throughout the party, I'm talking about it. So like at your contouring clinic or at your ChromaFusion experience, like right now we're microderming, and this is really cool because this is showing us the true undertone of your skin, or you know what I mean? So it's not like at the end, it's like, hey, do you want to get together and do makeup sometime? It's like, I've been talking about it this whole time. Or when we're doing satin lips, I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. When we're doing your contouring clinic, this is amazing because this is your real lip color. Like, did you have any idea they were actually that red or that pink? Like, it's so cool. So this is really cool because this is how we're gonna base matching your lipstick. So anyway, so you're romanticizing it the whole time. Okay, so now how I go about this is also maybe either at the very end or maybe while we're masking and they're doing referrals, I'll have them flip their profile card over on the back and it has that big pink box on the back. I think it says like for beauty consultant use only or something like that. But that's where I have them, like I'm asking them questions throughout their session. And so while their mask is drying or at the very end, if I'm closing it, then it doesn't matter. But at some point, I'm always like, okay, so while we have a minute, or at the very end, if I'm closing it, it's like, okay, so we're going to work on your closing questions now. So go ahead and flip your profile card over on the back. And we're going to go through this. And we're going to kind of walk this out. So if you go ahead and write down number 1, if this was the very end, I would say, okay, so out of everything we did today, what would you say your top 1 or 2 to 3 favorite products were that you did? And that way it feels like a conversation. It's fun. So I can be like, Kelsey, what were your favorite products? Okay, so why did you say, oh, that's cool. Okay, Sarah, what did you say? Oh, good. Okay. All right. Number 2, you guys, at your contouring clinic, we could do your look one of 3 different ways. We could either do every day, which would be very simple, like you don't wear a lot of makeup, so you're going to want a very simple, easy look. So that would be option 1. Option 2 would be a combo look. So with a combo look, that's something you could do every day, but with a couple tricks and twists, you could dress it up and go out with it. So that's fun. So that would be a combo look. Or your third option would be like a full face. So full face, I feel like, is for 2 types of women. One could be for the woman who loves makeup. Like if you love makeup and you're like, oh yeah, girl, I want all of that on my face. That could be a full face. Or a full face could be for the woman who literally wears nothing. And if someone actually took the time to sit down with her and be like, okay, this is what this is, and this is where you put it, and this is what this is, and this is where you put it. That could also be a full face where you really don't know tons about makeup, but you would like to. So go ahead and write down number 2, you guys. Go ahead and write down either everyday, combo, or full face. Okay, so Kelsey, what are you saying? Ooh, fun, full face. That's cool. Okay, Sarah, what'd you say? Oh, combo. Okay, good. All right. Number 3, you guys. I'm going to back up. Pause. I would be doing the exact same thing if, let's say we were doing makeup and I was romanticizing like the anti-aging spa guided facial experience or the charcoal masking experience. I would be saying, okay, so at your spa guided facial, what would you be most excited about? Would it be, my pores are the size of my fingers. So if you could help them not look so big, that would be awesome. Or I literally have dead skin peeling off my lips all the time and it's disgusting. Like I would love to smooth out either my lips or, my gosh, if my skin were smoother or more even, that would be amazing. Or I have acne all over or randomly and it drives me nuts. Or I'm oily and it's gross. Or I'm dry and it's gross. So go ahead and write down if there was like 1 or 2 things you would be totally amped about, go ahead and write that down. Same thing, if it were makeup, I'd be like, okay, what would you be totally amped about? If we have all this makeup and you have me at your disposal, would it be like, oh my gosh, I would love to brighten my under eyes so I didn't look like awful all the time? Or I would love to find a foundation that actually seemed to apparently match my face. That would be amazing. Or lipstick. It always looks stupid on me. And I buy it and it looks stupid. So I would love to play some lipstick. Or eye makeup. No idea where to put the stuff. So go ahead, you guys, and write contouring. Not a clue. So go ahead and write down, you guys, what you would most love out of your contouring clinic. Okay, cool. All right. And at your contouring clinic or at your charcoal masking session or at your spa guided facial or at your botanical session, whatever they want to do, you can either do that one of 2 different ways. You could either do that just you and me, and that's kind of like what we're doing right now, or if you would like to do you, me, and free, that's also a win-win for both of us because you, me, and free is where you invite some friends and have a girls experience. You know, we always have good intentions to hang out with our friends, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. So this is a good excuse to get together and just do something with each other for fun and laugh and just have a good time. So that's the you, me, and free, and you will earn some free products. And that's really exciting too. So you could either do your contouring clinic, you and me, or if you want a girls' night and invite some of these ladies you wrote down, you can do you, me, and free. So go ahead and write that down. Okay, next, go ahead and write down if daytime, evening, or weekend works better for you. Also, maybe there's a special date coming up that you know would be amazing. Like sometimes if you know you have a friend coming into town and it'd be really fun to do it that night and have some other ladies over, that would be fine. So go ahead and write down either daytime, evening, or weekend. Now, side note, if you know you're not available in the daytime, don't say daytime. Just say, does evening or weekend work better for you? So go with your schedule, not theirs. You're the one with the business. So you're fitting people into your life. You're not catering to them all the time. Okay, so basically you're doing these closing questions and you're booking these, right? Now with booking these, you actually will find a date at the very end at their individual close. And there is a video that's how to close a party. So I'm not going to talk about this here, but if they're like, when you're doing their individual close, and they're like, well, I don't really know a day. I'll have to check with my friends. Then you would just say, well, let's at least find a tentative date that you can ask them about, because, you know, you're never going to have all your friends agree on one date anyway. So let's at least get something tentatively booked, and we can always change it if we need to, but that way you have a date to ask about. And that way I can block it off on my schedule, because I get full fast. So let's just find a tentative date that you can ask them about. Okay. All right. So that would be the second part of a successful party, is bookings, that you have bookings from your bookings. You're always booking from your bookings. And I double book people because a lot of times, especially if it's at my house or something, I double book, because they always say half the parties that you have booked reschedule. So like if you think you have 10 bookings, you think you have 5. If you think you have 10 people coming, you have 5. They always say half the parties you have scheduled reschedule, and half the people you think are coming don't come, because the day of, it's like, I forgot I had this, or so-and-so came into town. And that's just the law of numbers. So just like airlines overbook, doctors' offices overbook, hairstylists overbook. I mean, they just know it's the law of numbers. So do you. You're a business owner now. Never disappointed, just the way it works. Okay, the third thing is selling. That's the third part of a successful business. Also in the video, how to close a party. Selling is highlighted in there a lot. But I love our color closing sheets, like a skincare closing sheet, where they can check off what they did, circle it, all that. And so I always go through, like, that's what a group closes, where you're giving them the specials. Like, this is a roll-up bag, or this is your color ticket that you did today. And we went and we wrote down every single color that you did today. It has the prices on it. And all that. So the color ticket is in the keys that you can print out, you guys. And I always give one to every person. So at parties, people are literally writing down what products they're using. And that way at the end, they see everything, they see the prices, they can basically star everything you want and give it to you. But you don't want to avoid closing, because people want this stuff. And if they don't, it's okay. But like, someone is in charge, and it's you. And so, like, if I went to the mall and tried on all these clothes, and then everybody was avoiding the cash register, I'd be like, so how would I buy this if I wanted it? You know what I mean? So there's nothing bad. It doesn't matter if they buy from you or not. You're not arm wrestling them, but you're just giving them their options if they do. And like, if no one was at the cash register at a store, I'd be like, how do I get help here? And you're the same way. You're just giving them the options. And then when you're closing them out individually, that's when you're getting their party booked. That's when, if there's anything they want from you or questions they have, they can take care of that then. All that. So that's your third piece, of selling and making sure you're offering it to them. Okay. And then the final piece of a great party is the marketing plan. Oh, people. So you have got to tell people about Mary Kay. And it is not a weird thing to talk about Mary Kay, like, at all. And I shivered to think about what my life would look like if the person who recruited me, her name's Debbie, like, if she had not done a follow-up call with Margie, my director now, I shudder to think about what my life would look like. And I am grateful for her every day of my life. So again, it's just like selling. It doesn't matter if they're interested or not. All you're doing is sharing with them, because this business is the best business in the world, hands down. And it is selfish of you not to offer it to them. It is a gift that you have the potential of changing someone's life. So with the marketing plan, you can do that a couple different ways in a party. One, in one of the keys, it talks about the favorite trends of a Mary Kay business. I love going through there and just, saying this is really awesome for me as a consultant, because it helps me get a pulse of what women are interested in. But also, I love what I do. And I love letting people know about this. And it is totally okay if this is not something that interests you at all. But I do believe that it's really cool for women to know about it because I know how much fun I'm having. I love extra money and I love the environment and I love the friends that I've met. And so this helps me learn. But let's go through these trends. And at the end of this, what you're doing is you're trying to find out for you, out of all these trends, you're gonna like hashtag them. Like, this would be my number one most important thing. This would be my two. This would be my three. And this is really cool to help me learn. So let's have fun with this. And you can ask questions because that'll really, really help me learn. So if there's something you're like, yo girl, stop right there. I want to know more about that. Tell me about this. That's great for my learning. So anyway, so I usually do that, and then it asks them for their name and hometown and all that, and then on the left hand side it says like ABC. A is absolutely. So like when I'm done going through the 11 trends, and I talk about it like it's a story with my experience, so I'm not boring them. Like, number one, flexibility. I'm like, life is busy, and all that, and I just have fun with it. But then off to the left-hand side, it says, A, absolutely. Please do not send me home and let me interview 40 people about whether I should or shouldn't do Mary Kay. I think this would be fun, and I know I need to just do it, and I get a free charcoal mask because of it. And I give them a free charcoal mask. If they sign up on the spot, I give them a free charcoal mask. So that's A. I've done a lot of stupider things for $100. This would be fun. Plus, I get a whole bunch of product. B, this is interesting. Maybe buy me coffee or send me a link that gives me some more information. This would be cool. Or C, I'm excited about the contouring clinic, so I know this is going to happen anyway, but this has been super fun. Okay, so at the end when I'm doing the close, I have them bring all their paperwork to the table. And so again, the closing thing, it talks about all this, but it's like I got their party booked. If there's anything they want, I've taken care of that. And then if there's someone that I like, if there's someone that I would love on my team, then even if they say C, you guys, because I said C, I was not interested just because I didn't think I had time. I wasn't the type. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't know anybody. I mean, I was all those things, and you maybe were too. But if you like her, then you could say, Rachel, I know that you said C on here, but I had I was just watching you today. Okay, I can't do myself. I have to do someone else. Okay, I'll do Laura. Laura, I know that you said C on here, but I just have to tell you, like, you were so friendly with everybody today. Like, you made everybody so comfortable around you. You were smiling. You were helping other people. And so I know you said C, but I made this link, I was doing my perspective, but I have a link and it's a little bit behind the scenes of Mary Kay, and it's for my training. And would you be willing to hop on the phone, like with my director? You can watch this link and we can hop on the phone. But it's really cool because one, it's how I did today, but also like you get to ask all kinds of questions about Mary Kay, and it just helps me hear what the most common questions are that people are going to ask me about my business. And I can have anybody do it, but I would really, really, really value your opinion. And it's totally okay if you're not interested. Like, it's not going to be weird. It's not going to be weird at all. Like, it's truly for my training and truly for my learning. But if I had to handpick someone that I could learn from, it would be you. So is there any reason I couldn't send you that link and then we find a time to hop on the phone with my mentor, so that I can really learn from you, but I'd also love you to learn more about what I do. So that is it. And I have team members who say C all the time, and it's not because they're not interested. It's because they don't think they can do it at this point for so many reasons, including me and every hurdle I had. But I mean, that's it. And so those, you guys, if you're doing a successful party, it's like, hey, would you be willing to hop on or if you did no marketing at all, because you just didn't do it, you could still say at the very end, would you be willing, Kelsey, would you be willing to hop on a phone call or have coffee, like if we're all local, with my mentor? Because right now I'm in a leadership program with my business, and I'm starting to learn what the most common questions are that women have. And, you know, I see leadership in you. Like, you were so kind to everybody. You were asking amazing questions. And I would love to give you, and we'll gift you with an eyeshadow of your, as a thank you for your time. But I don't care if you're interested or not, but I see a lot of amazing qualities in you. And I would love the opportunity to learn more from you, but I think it'd be fun for you to learn more. So I don't want you to cancel on me at the last minute, because we're not going to arm wrestle you into doing Mary Kay. Literally, all I need is like 20 minutes of your time. Would you be willing to do that? And I'll gift you with an eyeshadow as a thank you. Yay! And then you can hop on Calendly and book me right then and there. And Calendly is that it's on our website, you guys. So you could just pull up the website and you could say, okay, does tomorrow or Wednesday work better for you? Like, you want to do it within the next couple days, because otherwise they tend to bail. So usually I try to book them for either the next day or the day after. And just so you guys know my heart on this, I never will make you feel weird or make them feel weird, because this is all about them. Like, I don't care if they join or not. This is about if this would benefit them, let's walk this through and let's think about it. Because if someone hadn't done that for me, suckage. So let's review 4 parts. You're doing your party, things are flowing, but within your party, you want to have referrals. You're booking party from your parties, right? Because you're keeping that flow going. You're doing sales, and you're talking and you're booking marketing plans or pearls. Same thing, okay? Yes! If you have questions, that is what I am here for. But we are mastering your skills, and it's going to maybe feel uncomfortable at the beginning, but every time you do it and you mess it up bad or something, you learn from it, and then you do it better the next time, and better the next time, and better the next time. So just never be frustrated, never be disappointed. This is a learning business. So I'm so excited for you, and go get them, girl. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.